EVS Notary here with a first. I am doing 2 closings in 1 appointment. Getting ready to go in now at 9 a.m. I'm curious to see how long this is going to take me. It's a pretty thick package, so we'll see. I'm hoping to get done within an hour, 15 minutes, so we'll see. Okay, it took an hour and 20 minutes. Not bad for 2. I've done, if you see my other video, I did 1 signing or closing an hour and 20 minutes for 1. So to do 2 wasn't bad. But what I had to do was stop the paperwork shuffle. And the best practice that I always try to implement is to stop what I'm doing. If they have questions about something, at one point the client wanted to pull out a document to get the wire instructions. And so I said, okay, let's put it to the side, turn it sideways so we can keep the paperwork in order. And at the end, before we moved to the second signing, he took out the paperwork. I'm like, no, it has to stay in order. And I explained again, I'm like, you're gonna have a whole set for yourself, so you can use that information to do whatever you need to do with the wire, or to know what the wire instructions are. So sometimes you just have to set, clear instructions and try to keep everything in order. And then there was another point where we had to go back to the first set because he forgot to check something. And I said, okay, let's just stop what we're doing. Let's keep the second one separated, and either we can go towards the end or we can stop and do it now. But I had to make them stop, because even when I made them stop, at the end, when they tried to put it back in, started getting confused. Okay, is this the first or second? I said, no. Remember, the second is over here. The first is on this side. So that's the other thing, is to always command control of the paperwork, or paperwork shuffle will mess you up. I tell you what, that happened to me a couple times when I first started doing loan signings, and I promised myself, never let them start shuffling paperwork on you. Always know where the documents are going or what page we're on. And I always instruct them, please try to keep it in order by turning it upside down. Whoever's the second signer is responsible for that. So just commanding the signing will save you a lot of headache in the end. But all in all, this was not a bad signing. I got done 10:20, started at 9 a.m. sharp. So I actually am glad I got 2 done and don't have to come back. Yay. So let me know, how do you command the paperwork and make sure that everything stays in order, all the signatures are there? I always stop at the very end to say, give me like 5 minutes to flip through the paperwork again. That prevents me from coming back. And they're like, no problem. So I try to do that and make sure we haven't missed anything. And I hate to say it, but every time I do that, I see something that we've missed. Even though I'm sitting there watching them, you have to watch them very closely, because sometimes they're moving so fast, they'll take the next document after the one that they're signing, not knowing that they actually have 2 pages. So if you're not watching them flip one by one, they could miss a page. It happens. All right, let me know your thoughts, or if you have a story on this, on how you command paperwork. I would love to hear it. Drop your comments below, and please like and follow.